much money will you need for retirement? Do you think you have enough? With everything that's going on in the economy, how do you keep your retirement dollars from losing value? I'm Devlin Steele, Director of Education at Augusta Precious Metals, and these are the questions that people are asking. Research shows that most people have not saved enough for retirement. If you're thinking about adding gold and silver, my guess is you're not one of those people. You have saved for retirement, and now you don't want to lose it. Retirement planning has become complicated. You're probably searching for ideas to fortify your retirement. The first complication is Social Security. Most people know that due to the changes in Social Security benefits and the rise in cost of living expenses, that Social Security is not going to support most of us through our retirement. Most question if Social Security is even going to continue due to its extreme underfunding. This is the first complication that could lead us to a national retirement crisis for anyone who is solely dependent on Social Security. Our savings being so critical leads us to the second complication, the performance of the financial markets. You are probably like most retirement savers and have the majority of your retirement in equity-based investments. Now, you've also probably done pretty well over the last decade, especially since 2008, the financial crisis. But what experts are telling us now is that we can't depend on that type of performance going forward. Schwab says economists project GDP will only be 2.3% over the next decade. This affects equities and the value of any market-based retirement investments. Schwab also says many equities are overvalued right now. Many experts are saying the exact same thing, that the market is overvalued. You can see from these two major complications, Social Security benefits simply not cutting it, and reduced projected growth in equities, that it's time for retirement savers to take a serious look at their portfolios. For some, a precious metals IRA might be the solution. Precious metals give a different type of growth than traditional assets. That might be the reason why so many institutional managers are looking at adding gold to their portfolios. Since 2001, gold has gone up about 560%, and silver about 430%. Back to where we started. How much money will you need for retirement? This might be the perfect time for you to examine what your retirement investments are in. Look into it and make sure that you're doing everything you can for your own peace of mind. Myself and the education team at Augusta Precious Metals will gladly go through the economy, what might be affecting your retirement, and how gold and silver might be the perfect fit. For more information about what's happening in the economy and how gold and silver play a role, go to Augusta Precious Metals website and sign up for our free guide.
My name's Brian Panebecker. I live in Macomb County, Michigan. I'll be turning 60 years old in about a week. I'm nearing retirement. After bouncing around a little bit, I hired in at Ford Motor Company, and I've been working for Ford Motor Company for 23 years now. My wife and I like to exercise and work out. We walk together, we bike ride together. My wife and I like to travel a little bit, and as I'm getting closer to retirement, one of the considerations that I had was having enough money to take some trips. Our family is very important to us. We want to be able to enjoy our retirement years and spend time with our sons and their families down the road. I'm going to have a small pension coming to me from the 11 years that I worked at Chrysler Corporation, and I'll have 24 years with Ford Motor Company when I retire in 18 months. But neither one of them are going to be big enough to rely on, so I've got some money in my 401k that I recently rolled over into an IRA with Augusta Precious Metals. If I schedule an appointment, I can go to the depository where my silver is going to be held, and I can actually see the silver that I've invested in. I can hold it in my hands. There's several out there that offer investing, and you see a lot of advertisements on television. But Augusta made the process very simple. They answered all my questions. They explained everything to me very clearly. And I just felt very comfortable with Augusta. I'm looking forward to some traveling, spending some time with my family, some good years of retirement. And Augusta's gonna help me do that.
My name's Herbert Campbell. I was born in Philippi, West Virginia, and we moved to the Cleveland area when I was in first grade. First real job I had was at Alcoa, and moved into salary, and I worked there for 29 years, and I took a buyout. I like to hunt and fish, play a little golf, and actually do some Civil War reenacting with some friends. My dad worked hard. He worked at Alcoa also, retired from there. And one of the things we stressed was the dependable, and try to save something for the future. Try to make sure you have something to fall back on. And that's what I kind of what I did. I trust that the metals are always going to be worth something, gold or silver. I called 3 or 4 companies, and I chose Augusta because they were very friendly, very knowledgeable, everybody that I had contact with, and they made it really easy. I found the right one that I could trust, and I felt comfortable each step. Just they told me exactly how to do it, what to do, and it was stress-free. That's the best way I can explain it. It was stress-free. Most of the paperwork, which there wasn't a lot, a couple forms I had to sign and fill out, we did on the computer, and never had to leave the house. I think what I most remember is Roy Tate was very knowledgeable and really friendly, and I could talk to him one-on-one, and it made things very easy. In fact, I've made a second transaction with them. So if they weren't good and I didn't feel comfortable, I certainly wouldn't have went back again.